Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and today we are going to be talking about the World Telangana Convention, which is going to be happening at the George R. Brown Convention Center on June 29th, 30th, and July 1st, 2018. And while we are talking about the George R. Brown Convention Center, I have three special guests here who are going to give you a virtual tour of the George R. Brown Convention Center and some of the highlights of the function happening on 3 different days. And our three special guests today are Karunakar, who is right next to me, and next to him is Raghavendra. And next to Raghavendra is Arvind. Gentlemen, welcome to Triple N Media. We are delighted to have you. Give us a one-line introduction about yourself, and we'll talk about the George R. Brown Convention and some of the highlights of the various activities that are going to be happening on these 3 days.
Hi, hello to all everybody for having viewing this video. My name is Karunakar. I moved to Houston in 2013. And I'm actively participating in various organizations like TAG. TAG is Telangana Association of Greater Houston, and it's great. It's very honorable for me to be a part of this ATA team, and we are very excited for the event to be coming in future, and we are very excited on that.
I'm Raghavendra, and I've been here more than 25 years in Houston. It's a great city, and we are hoping to see you all over here for the World Telangana Convention. My background is I've been a president of the Telugu Cultural Association, and I've been helping with Telangana Association of Greater Houston. Welcome you all.
Namaskaram Andi. My name is Arvind and been a Houstonian for the past 12 years, and it's a wonderful city, as Mr. Raghu mentioned, and we've been very excited to share with you all that World Telangana Convention is coming to Houston, and we are going to make it a gala event, and I welcome you all to the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about the World Telangana Convention, which is going to be happening on June 29th, 30th, and July 1st, 2018. At the George R. Brown Convention Center. And while we are talking about the George R. Brown Convention Center, it is located in downtown Houston, and it's one of the landmarks of Houston, which can accommodate, I guess, maybe close to 20,000 people if you put all the different areas together. Okay, let's start off with Friday. What are we going to have on Friday?
So Friday, actually, it is the starting day of our event. So it is a banquet. We are doing the banquet on that day in the evening. So we are expecting around 2,500 guests for that event. And we are doing in one of the main halls that is called the A1 on the 3rd floor. Mm-hmm. And it is one of the biggest hall what we have the facilities now. It is almost like 124,000 square feet. And we are working very hardly for that area to fit into our banquet section. And we are coordinating with every team, and we are putting all our efforts to make it as a grand event for that evening.
So when do people actually register for the convention or come and check in?
Right now. Right now is the good
That's a good way to.
Right now.
You're like a politician. I said, give me a vote right now.
and by the way, there is a huge discount going on. So
let's start.
Hurry up.
So there is recently, like a day or 2 days back, core committee has announced like the initial days, like for a week or two. So there is a huge discount for the registrations, like first come first serve basis. So those who are all interested, and I think this is a good time for everybody to register so that they can avail the huge discounts what we are getting right now, and enjoy the time here during the June 29, 30 and July 1st.
Okay, the place to go is autaconvention.org, and you can get all the information about the ATA convention and also look at all the various committees that are involved with the World Telangana Convention. So let's move on to Saturday, which I think may be the highlight of the entire convention. So who wants to start off with Saturday?
Let me go ahead and tell you all that it's important to be welcomed quickly, and so the registration is going to have ample number of booths, ample number of slots, so I think 10 or more, and we're going to expedite the movement of people. We're going to welcome you in, and there's going to be a lot of decorations and all to kind of make you feel like you what you missed in Telangana. Let's go to this place and get some feel of it. So we welcome you all.
That's fascinating. Okay, let's talk about the general outlay of the George R. Brown Convention, so that when people come, they have a mental vision of how the convention site looks and where to go for if they want to attend the function or if they want to visit the exhibits, or for me, people like me, where is the food?
For me too. Yes, before getting into that, I want to give you a synopsis of what you can expect in the World Telangana Convention. Basically, Telangana Convention, we are dedicating this to Dr. Sinare, who is a great poet and who has been a great writer too. So by dedicating that, like we are having a decoration on his name, and there are a lot of things which other committees will discuss about that, like how we tribute it to them. And also the other thing is Raite Raju. As we all know, there are words in Telugu saying that Raite Deshaniki Vennamukka ani cheppesi. So that's what we are trying to tribute this event to the farmers too. As part of that, we are recreating, our tagline is Raite Raju. So basically, what it means is we are trying to recreate the farming culture in this. We are trying to show to our young generation who was not exposed, as you and me might have been exposed to the farming and farmers, but our new generation, young generation, has never been exposed. So they'll get to know what exactly is like Vyavasayam and who is Raitu, or a farmer, and what does he do for a daily living. So we are trying to recreate that in this convention center. So again, going back to George R. Brown Convention Center is one of the landmarks, as Dr. Nikam mentioned earlier. So it is in the heart of the downtown, and it's very accessible. There are a lot of other things to visit around in Houston, in and around George R. Convention Center. And this is the layout, the level 3, which is where our convention is going to be. It is approximately 3,000 square feet. So you can imagine how big it is.
300,000.
Sorry, 300,000 square feet. So you can imagine how big is the convention center.
I mean, the place we're going to have the event, I mean, there's a lot more than that. I mean, there's 3 floors.
And it is all in one area, so that there's no big confusion to all our visitors. They can freely move around the place, and they can look at the things very clearly, and they can plan the events and they can attend the events in a systematic way. So all are in near place.
And Arvind, maybe you can just walk us through the different areas of this 3rd floor which are going to be used for the convention.
So if you look behind me on the screen, so this is the map which we will be conducting the convention in. So Hall A3, which is our main event, which is the banquet event, and as well as the main event, Hall B3, which is again a huge one where the exhibitors from the world are coming to display their items, and Grand Ballroom is where the main dining area is for all 2 days, and as well as in the banquet. So if you look in the blue area just in front of the Grand Ballroom, there is that's where our main decoration will be. We'll have a Kakatiya Tornam, and as well as a wall dedicated to Dr. Sinare, where we have exhibits and all his presentations there. And also next to it is the registration booth. We have planned for 10 registration booths to accommodate 7,000 people who are going to visit this event. And as well as we have a helpline, we have wheelchair assistants, you name it, we have everything in there. And also we are going to have a Charminar in Hall B3, which is, again, when we say I'm from Hyderabad, I'm from Telangana, first thing comes into mind is the Charminar. So we are recreating Charminar.
So basically we are trying to represent our Telangana culture in the exhibits area, so that the people can remind our Telangana area culture, and they can feel it. And they can feel it at that point of time, and they can enjoy the atmosphere. So that is our main intention.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching a Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about the World Telangana Convention, which is going to be happening at the George R. Brown Convention Center on June 29th to 30th and July 1st, 2018. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we have more than 1,200 videos accenting our Indian experience here in the United States. We also have a Facebook page which is Triple N Media, where we bring you the latest news, views, opinions from around the world. You know, I was talking about food. You also have a section about dining facilities. So why not we talk about that? Because when people come from other states, they may be pretty hungry by the time they get to the hotel.
Regarding the dining, I can definitely say they will remember our food for coming months for a long time, because we are providing everything from the morning to evening, like the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
and all of this is included in
all
the
this
ticket
is
price.
included in the ticket price, whatever it is, like $200, $250 for a family, means like for 4 members means.
I mean, actually, if you take a family out for 3 days, just food will cost you more than the ticket
more
price.
than that. Even if you visit a restaurant for a family, one visit will cost $100.
Right.
So it is not like that. We are not mentioning like the food is costing like that much, but we are assuring everybody who is visiting us, they have our hospitality forever remembrance. So they enjoy the time and they remember forever.
Well, that's very good. And let's talk about.
And I think one thing I would like to mention is we have the capability, and the 2,100 people can have the food at the same time. I mean, that's an unbelievable amount of people. And then the area is 31,000 square feet. I mean, it's going to be like it's going to be effective, efficient food service. You know, that's I just wanted to make sure you all are aware of that. When you come to Houston, you're going to be taken care of. We have all the facilities,
and we have all types of cuisines in the food.
And on top of that, like when we are talking about the food, like this food is being served by one of the famous hotels in Houston, that is called the Biryani Pot. So I remember, like, every Houstonian knows about Biryani Pot taste, and they love to have that kind of food, and even the outsiders can enjoy the food whenever they have it here. We assure you that one.
You know, George R. Brown Convention is sort of a stand-alone building in the heart of downtown Houston. The only hotel that is connected to that is Hilton Americas. What about all the surrounding hotels? You're going to be providing transportation back and forth?
Yes. If you don't mind.
Yes.
There's a new hotel, Marriott.
Yes.
It's now connected.
Is that right?
Yes.
I mean, this sky.
I haven't been there.
I know. I mean, we just went there. We checked out all the venue and facilities details. And we are very excited to let you know it's going to be great. The Marriott is there, the Hilton is there, and even a parking lot is directly connected. You can walk without being in the rain or sun or anything, and all our Indian dresses, and you can have a great time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about the World Telangana Convention, which is going to be happening at the George R. Brown Convention Center, which is a landmark of Houston downtown, on June 29th to 30th and July 1st, 2018. Any final words, gentlemen?
And one thing I forgot to mention is there are definitely children play areas. You don't have to worry about your kids. There are video games, and every need for the children is taken care. And for some reason, if you don't have any 4 chargers, we do have accommodation for that one too. So we are making sure every detail is taken care and no stone is unturned.
Yeah, I would like to add that it might look trivial, but after walking through that lot of area, you might just want to enjoy a massage. And there's been, like, on public demand, we have coin-operated massage chairs. Hopefully, you all come, enjoy, and have a great time, and come back and visit us again after the convention too. Thank you.
Not only just massage, just a relaxation. Chairs, you know, just close your eyes, quiet. Maybe you should play some nice Telugu classical music in the background.
For sure, that's part of it. That's part of the convention.
Yeah, in that way they can just take a cat nap.
And finally, from our venue and facilities team, we assure, like, everybody who is visiting us, we will take care in all aspects during their stay in Houston during the 3-day convention.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and we are talking about the World Telangana Convention, which is happening on June 29th to 30th and July 1st, 2018 at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Any final thoughts?
So, I would like to add to this one. We have 200 volunteers seriously working to put together the programs, events, and everything. So definitely, it's going to be a gala time. And also, this is one of the, I would say, this is one of the kind of the event where we are respecting and paying tribute to Raitu, which means farmer. And our children, our young generation will get to know a lot about the farmers. And when the time you go back home, you'll take home something about the farmers.
Yeah, I would like to add that there are breakout sessions. You have a main event, but then you also have you want to have literature. You want to have about the agriculture, business and corporate, continuing medical education, immigration, matrimonial, media, political, women. All those breakout sessions. We have adequate space for each of those events, and you'll gain a whole lot of knowledge. And one more thing is we have the shuttles to and from the hotels. Adequate covered parking and open parking. So, welcome you all.
Karunakar?
Yeah, finally, I say I should mention thanks to Nikam for providing us this opportunity to have to express our thoughts and views on this ATA convention being held at Houston at the GRB Convention Center on June 29, 30 and July 1st. Hope we enjoy the event for coming days in future.
Thank you, gentlemen, and you audience who are watching this, please do visit ataconvention.org and take advantage of the discounted prices, which are only lasting for the next couple of weeks. And you have been watching the Triple N Media, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you all.